If the ETF is not approved, all this goes off the table. Run for the hills. Tell your family and kids they're not going to college anymore. And tell them because it's because of that guy that screams profanity and that he's super woke on it. Tell him it's all his fault. Then you don't have to take the blame and your wife will still look you in the eye. But we're not here to think about consequences. This is crypto, where responsibility and thoughtful thinking about the future, that is not important right now. What is important is the fat gains, and that's what I want to talk about. And frankly, that makes me really bearish. I want to see a big old dump right now. That's going to make me hyper diaper Tommy Pickles bullish at the moment. I'm going to take my screwdriver out. I'm going to be with the fridge hardcore. You know what I'm talking about. It's a good day to be the author of this channel because I honestly feel like a guy who keeps doubling down at the roulette table of I told you so's in Vegas. And eventually, one of these days, I'm going to get proven super wrong and get slapped in the face with a big, wet, sloppy, smelly fish. But today is not that day. But before we get into this, guys, before we talk about this, we have to be honest about the market conditions because we have to have a come to Jesus moment, guys. We have to talk about reality right now. And we have to ask ourselves, is it reasonable to expect these type of gains in this type of market? And I have one simple answer for you. I have to be the voice of reason right now. Abso-positively. Look, guys, I know what you've been doing the last few months while I've been away. While your most woke, empty house, business advice, crypto fad advice guy with a great body who's also PG, family friendly, you know the drill. Well, I've been doing other things than leading you through the swamps of crypto like a baby kangaroo. You've been sitting around at your parents' house, stroking the pictures you have of me on your wall, hoping that I would come back. Because as we all know, you lost your entire family's net worth at Thanksgiving by telling them to buy Cardano. That's fine. You weren't watching my videos now. You are right now. You've been searching. You've been hoping that some influence will come, lead you by the take your hand from underneath the water you are under, and show you to the promised land of comical, get-rich-fast, completely reasonable gains so that you can finally pay your grandmother back for destroying her entire life by offering her and suggesting to her a portfolio that her so hard in the ass, people now call her Lana Rhodes. And you've been searching YouTube for a replacement influencer to give you calls, but you've been so disappointed because they don't have abs, they're a little flabby, and as you know, they are not nearly as woke as I am. I'm not going to talk about it because you little you ruined all of this. See, when I go to Thanksgiving dinner, nobody talks to me about crypto because I have a secret identity. Why do you think I wear the sunglasses? My parents think I'm a zookeeper, but you little you degenerate pieces of walked into Thanksgiving like your doesn't stink, didn't even give credit to the most woke, and showed everybody your Coinbase account and your fat gains. And now everybody in your family thinks you're a genius. You got Grana over here on TikTok investing in Shiba Inu. You have your uncle over here buying influencer NFTs. Your baby nephew has put on a suit like Boss Baby and now is investing in Treat, buying pictures of Filipino women and trading them. This is chaos, and this is your fault, okay? Something's blowing up. Don't be like, time to buy. I see everybody in gaming crypto, like a bunch of these coin pumped, and now they're like, get in now. Gaming crypto's gonna be huge. I'm like, you stupid morons. You want to sell right here. You don't want to buy right here. Anyways, I thought that was common sense in crypto, but obviously everybody just enjoys holding ADA and then giving their money away to VCs. Whatever, cool, dude. See, look, you have to understand, people are very upset right now. Why are they very upset? It's because they want the Thanksgiving dinner. Whipped out their Coinbase account and said, look, everyone, your son/daughter is so damn smart. Look how much money I'm making in crypto. I am early to this wave. I am a visionary and I'm a savant at trading crypto. And now a lot of people are upset because they're having to stock up on firearms and new locks for their houses because their family is not too happy with the investment advice they got at Thanksgiving. In fact, Granny is literally just a crater right now. You ever see the end of Gremlins where the Gremlins just explode and melt at the end of it? That's what's left of Granny after she checked her Coinbase account and saw just how much money she lost. Just popped. Spontaneous combustion. 2022. New year, new expectations, delivering the same disappointing content. You guys are in for a treat this year because we're not changing up a thing. I know what I can get away with. I was shocked on Twitter yesterday. People acting like I was saying their grandmother's out beating children and selling drugs to fifth graders when I mentioned like, hey, 48K to 55K could happen. People were like, what? No, this is, yeah, chances of that are very low. I'm like, what the f is wrong with you people? This is what Bitcoin has been doing for years. This is like Bitcoin stick. This is like, that's like its holiday special trademark. All right, so guys, long story short, market looks like total. Okay, Santa's butt cheeks are firmly planted on the chimney, and he's dropping the Christmas goods. As you can see, again, I perfectly called Bitcoin. I shoot 100% if you remove every single time I've been wrong. That time I said sell it at $30,000, that was a fagoozy. That was a joke. And so know that I'm definitely not joking in this video unless I'm wrong. So you can definitely bet your entire financial future on this. And in fact, mortgage your house based on what I'm about to say. You need to understand, Bitcoin is this old hag that invites people to her house. She has these fancy dinner parties, all right? And the second everybody in the house starts talking to everybody else and stops focusing on Bitcoin, she lifts up her skirt and farts ravagingly, aggressively on everybody, destroys the party, scares everybody. A few people die every single time, and then runs off down the hallway cackling as her social workers chase her around. She's a terrible hag, and you need to not thinking of old hag Bitcoin as your best buddy is a big old mistake, okay? Thinking big old hag Bitcoin is not going to lay a big fat turd on you multiple times as you try to make money is the goofiest thing ever. Let's address the elephant in the room. I know what you're thinking. How the is this guy sitting here talking about making money in crypto? Has he had too many bomb pops because he's speaking lunacy? One, I really like bomb pops. They're pretty good. I don't own Bitcoin. I just watch Bitcoin. I'm a Bitcoin nature viewer. I don't try and predict it. I just watch wherever it's going to go. Some weekends it's eating at the Ritz-Carlton. Next weekend it's drunk in an alleyway pooping in neighbors' mailboxes. I don't know what this guy is going to do. It's out of control. I'm not going to try and predict it. Forgive me if this video is a little bit bumpy. I haven't put sunglasses on and screamed cuckold jokes and talked about people's grandmother's buttholes on YouTube in a while. So that doesn't come natural to me. So this he hasn't been laying the hot, sweet sickness on you lately, giving you those coins that hit harder than crystal meth. But lucky for you, not only are my biceps back in frame, but I am blowing the trumpet. Boo, boo, boo. I'm sounding the alarm for us piece of shit degenerates. Crawl out of the trash cans in the back alleys which we have been residing in and get back into the market. This is a serious video with serious consequences. In fact, to stress how serious it is, I'm gonna get dressed up for this video. Put on a suit so even your grandfather respects me in this video. Because what I'm seeing in the market right now is exactly why you come to this channel. The opportunity to take dirty, dank, 2 a.m., get censored on Facebook because they're so dirty altcoins, and slam dunk them. Cross court on fire, boom shakalaka style, up Cardano holders' asses. I'm here, as you know, to remind you of how to be a man in crypto and bring you in and pull that clown nose off your face. You look ridiculous. Then we're gonna get down to the dirty stuff that's been doing some dirty things that we're gonna use to scare Granny away from Christmas dinner. All right, we don't want that gold investor hanging about, telling us to put our money in a Roth IRA. Ha! Ha! I invest in pictures of dogs, and crypto's claiming to replace OnlyFans. That's my pure investment strategy, Granny. Don't talk to me about it. And you might be wondering why I sit here so confident in this video as your grandmother and your family members, who you told to get in at Thanksgiving, lose all their money. Well, I have to tell you, it's because I duped you. I was a member of Operation Turbo Poo. This is a network of Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, Cher, and the guy that's saying what's what in the butt. We have come together as powerhouses. We knew you were going to tell everyone in your family get in Thanksgiving, and we knew the second your granny entered the market, we just called our people and we said, Granny, big bags, she's in the market, dump it. And I'm nice and cozy right here because I know your drunk uncle and granny you just entered the market, they don't got diamond hands, they got baby hands. They don't lift weights like I do. They don't eat protein powder. And so I sit here calm as a whistle because this was exactly predicted. I've been telling you I was going to dump on your grandmother for months now. You didn't believe me. You thought I was joking. But as you know on this channel, I am the most humble YouTuber and I never joke. Absolutely not. I am a serious not your personal clown. You didn't take me seriously. Now your grandmother's going down. But I feel bad in this video because myself, Cher, and my good old buddy Jeff, we're about to pump it. So tell your grandmother we're done with her. Game Crypto just keeps like telling Bitcoin to go stuff it. All right, it tells it to stuff it like a calzone. It keeps leaving the house like a runaway redheaded stepchild, and Bitcoin's like, it'll be back. He'll be coming begging around for gains, and then it comes back with, I don't know, like a grill and a suit and a prized fighting monkey, which I assume is a metaphor for being successful. I don't know why you watch this channel, but thank you. Anyways, so look, and as my job as the reigning Florida Tri-State Orange Eating Champion, it is my job to come on this channel and to take altcoins and light them on fire and slam them cross-court boom shakalaka style on noobs like your grandmother. Let's do what we always do and find the best altcoins on the market right now. And also talk about what the market is doing. As always, I apologize for the intro. If you'd like to get things earlier and see coins faster than when I make these videos as well, follow me at CSS Becker on Twitter. Let's talk about the market. We all know there's nothing more satisfying than calling Granny aside at Christmas dinner, putting your arm around her, whipping out your Coinbase account, and straight up dunking on her basic with these thick 2 a.m. red light altcoin gains. What am I doing with this channel? Dot just hasn't been playing that game. It's been dicking its dick in and out of the refrigerator all year long. I'm tired of it. Eat the ham or don't eat the ham. This is a very ham-themed episode, if you can't tell. At this point, I really don't know which way Bitcoin is going to go, if you can tell by my last videos when I call it. But of course, we all know in those videos, I'm just trolling you, obviously. I'm just joking around, being like, I know which way Bitcoin's going to go, but I'm going to say the opposite because, you know, you. That's been exactly what's happening. I haven't been wrong a single time. If you look at my private notes that I'll never share with you, they're 100% correct. So every time I talk about Bitcoin, you should just know that I know where it's going, but you don't. Hey, look at this picture of an ass cheek. I just made 2050x on it same day. Why did you miss this? And your friends will answer, because I'm not a degenerate piece of shit like you. You're disgusting. Never talk to me again. You've known we've been waiting patiently, like a child on Christmas, waiting for Santa to put his butt on the chimney and take a giant dump, not presents, but unload the crap so we can fiddle through the You might be thinking at this time, how does this guy know what coins are going to take off? And to that, I have a question back to you. Do you know who the I am? You probably are aware, you've probably told your kids about me, but just in case you haven't, I am the most woke, empty house, business, crypto fat advice guy with a great body who's extremely PG and family friendly. Get your kids in the room. It's time for the seeds to be f***ing educated. Everyone knows the only person they're going to be able to sit with at dinner is that weird, creepy uncle that smells weird. And why can they sit with him? Because he's a delusional Cardano holder and he's just unaffected by losing all of his money. So that's why people are upset. They know Xmas dinner is just going to be them sitting in the corner with creepy uncle as he tries to show them pictures of his wife and her boyfriend at Disney World. It's going to be a terrible, terrible Xmas, and frankly, everybody earned this. So what always happens when this happens is then all the alts start pumping, except for Cardano, because it exclusively likes to watch other coins kind of a Jerry coin, if you've ever seen Rick and Morty. And so it really gets its rocks off by watching everybody else get gains. It really doesn't like bull markets, and it doesn't like participating. It kind of likes the fluff, just like all of its holders. But everything's still super up, with the exception of Cardano, which in this bull run managed to do the amazingness, the phenomenalness, the remarkable move of making $0. It was literally like Neo in the Matrix dodging bullets. It was like, nope, 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 and just dodging profits left and right. It's very impressive. I've never seen a coin that is able to successfully fluff as hard as Cardano did. It is literally like a Ken doll trying to at a Playboy Mansion orgy. It's just not going to happen. But we have to pull the little guys aside. We have to pull the Jerrys aside and celebrate with them on their 7% gains right here. They are proudly pulling up their underpants, prancing around at family dinner because they're 40 years old and they're with their parents, and telling everyone about how they're not going to make it and how much money they have now. That $100 they invested in crypto is now worth $107. So let's all gather around. Let's get a nice special boy birthday cake. Congratulations for Cardano holders, because they have finally put some points on the board. This is their special day. This is their Mulan themed 7-year-old birthday party. Let's light some candles, give them a pat on the butt, and wink at them, say, yeah, you're gonna make it, and let's move on. Now, that also being said, I know some of you guys watching this channel, maybe you're the type of person that likes to watch. You like to watch everybody else get action except for you. So if you don't want to be making the gains right now, I might actually suggest a coin called Cardano. It's also known as Fluff McCuck in some circles, but what Cardano excels at is actually getting this big old diluted market cap and then giving all that market cap back to the market and other layer ones, because it wants to see all the layer ones get action. You see, Cardano's kind of like a Ken doll at an orgy. He's not really there to get anything done because he can't, but he's there to watch everybody else partying. So you can see Cardano's been making extremely strong 1 and 2, 3% gains and then just giving them right back every single time, because Cardano is a giver, he's a fluffer, and he cares about you. So look, if you're a person who likes to give better and receive, you should really consider stopping on by Fluff and Cucks Cardano. Look, guys, Fluff McCucks Cardano, they're changing their name to that. I didn't mean to leak alpha. All right, I hate giving insider information away on this channel. But Cardano would like to extend a warm invitation to you. Are you a person who adamantly enjoys watching everybody make righteous, phallic gains in crypto while you sit in the corner and watch and rub yourself in butter. Well, maybe you should consider coming down to Cardano. It's a pizza parlor where you can not only bring your girlfriend and she'll be escorted around by other men, but you can also slowly, adamantly be proud of being one of the very few people in all of crypto who's made absolutely no money this entire bull run. See, if you want to be like Santa this Christmas season and feed your depression with nonstop cookies and milk, you need a reason to do so. And there's a perfect tool for this type of behavior. It's called Cardano. So if you're interested in being one of the few people in all of crypto who's made no money the last couple months and you want to be damn proud of it, coming down to Fluff and Cuck McGee's, you're down to have a great time. Well, there's one thing you need to do most of all. You can almost invest in anything right now. And so there's a really good strategy that I've actually created just called Don't Invest in Cardano. Now, look, I know we're looking at Cardano now with a very respectable 0.47% pump, making the one investor in Cardano that's actually left, Vernon Dursley. It's giving us a smug Dursley right now. And if this can turn to a mean 3-4%, we might actually start seeing up only Dursley. And if we can get to about 6-7%, we could see face melting gains Dursley. And if that happens, you want to get out of the UK because that guy will start grabbing children and locking them under a staircase and calling them wizards. It gets really crazy. He goes on a spree. So the first thing we really need to do, guys, on this channel is we need to go out and we need to buy lots of ham. Yes, ham. Why? Because most Cardano holders, they're having to let their girlfriend's boyfriend live with them now because they can't pay rent. And on top of having to wear a mask in the house, the new boyfriend is obviously eating all the ham. If you've ever seen Cardano holders, they're just grumpy everywhere. They look like they don't have enough ham. Give them some ham. Maybe give them some cheese to put on top of it. The guys are hungry. They're people too. Let them have some ham because their girlfriend's boyfriend is not letting them have any ham. So guys, first thing we need to do, like I said, we need to go to the store right now, guys. Buy these guys some ham because they're not eating right now. All right. They're just sitting in the corner at their house playing Animal Crossing and at least feeling rich in an imaginary world. It's okay. I mean, they're probably massively in debt to Tom Nook too because these people can't manage money. So please donate some ham. Now, let's talk about the other coins, guys. What's going to be going on? And frankly, we don't want to end up in the position that Cardano holders are in right now. We got to recap this because it's the last possible thing we want to do, and we got to talk about responsible investing. You know, about a year ago, I told everybody to sell right here, and all the Cardano holders made fun of me and said it's going to $10 and stuff. It obviously didn't, and this has put them in a really bad situation because it got all the way down here, all right? And as soon as we got a little bump, all the Cardano holders started getting really cocky. You saw Will Smith, he's slapping people. You know, he's slapping people for making fun of his lifestyle choices. And all the Cardano holders suddenly started trying to be big men and offering to pay the Netflix bill in the house. All right, they can't pay the other bills, but they said, you know what, honey? I got the money now. The pump is coming. I'm going to pay the Netflix bill. And now they're shaking in their britches